Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Alfia's world, where it's not just my world, but it's your world. And for the most part, it's God's world, so stay blessed and don't be stressed. If you're new here, hi, my name is Alfia. And if you're not new here, welcome back. So guys, we're here at the sock pile. Yes, I've been holding on to these socks for about 2 months. Every time a sock is missing out of the dryer, I put it in a pile. I put it in the little, you'll see it in the video where I put all the socks. And they've been collecting. So I said, I gotta get these socks done. So finally, Demir and I said, Ma, let's tackle them. So we were able to pair a whole lot of socks. So if you guys, hey, my mom's out there, if y'all got this sock pile that you just like, I just want to throw all of them away, just try to put some together too. Try to get some together. Cause look all them socks. Look all them socks. But we were able to get through it. Okay, guys. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to pair your socks.
These are the
okay?
ones that
Enjoy the video.
I got pairs for. All of these socks. And these are what I'm going to save to see if I can find the pairs. And these are trash. She just finished these. Might be. I think I have to go to I gotta go to my mom's later. Demir is washing dishes. We just had a little bit of lunch. He helped me a lot this morning. He helped me fold clothes. Alex helped me wash up some dishes because we were so tired yesterday. So tired. So I'm here watching garden tours. Urban, what's her name? Urban Gardener. Yeah, I like her. She's very talkative, but I watch her sometimes. She's informative too. So I have the socks for the kids. Everybody's socks is in pairs that I can find. I still have a load of laundry that I have to put in the dryer and then load another load. And then I think some okra's outside. I still have to harvest. But I savor these moments. Yeah. Some of these aren't going to come out. Good morning. It is Sunday and we are headed to church. Maylin is home because on Sundays I have a little free time. So Alex uses Sundays for him to debrief and somewhat relax, and he stays home, and I go to church for now. Maylin is at home. When I left, she was kind of moving around a little bit, but I did. I said goodbye to Maylin. I said good morning to Maylin. All of the things. So you guys going to church? You guys could. Oh, I took out the chicken, but I didn't take out the beef. Yeah, I might do that when I wanted to go see your Nana when I went back home. So we'll see how things pan out. Yeah. So yeah, we're headed to church.
this morning. It was a pretty good day. I didn't eat breakfast yet. And I forgot my water cup. Darn. So I have to get a water bottle when I go to church.
Don't they have water at church?
Yeah, that's what I just said, honey. I'm gonna get a water bottle at church when I go to church because I have to stay hydrated. So I'm gonna pump when I was supposed to pump on my way to church. Let me pull over real quick.
But you have a lot of things that you forget.
Yeah, mommy's brain got a lot of things in my mind. So I'm gonna pump track. I'm pumping. Y'all can hear it? It's very quiet. It's funny because I was like, I could pump in church and nobody would know. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I should just pump it in church. So I fed Malin at 6 and it's about to be 9. About 6:30, 6:40ish. I fed her. And it's about to be 9 o'clock. So I'll pump now till about 9:10, 9:15. And then I'll probably pump one other time. And then that's it till I come back home. Usually I pump, if I pump at 9, so 10, 11, I'll pump when I get out of church, when I'm on my way home. And then when I get home, she could probably eat within an hour of me being home. So sometimes with Maylin, well, I could say this, she'll cluster feed so hard. Like yesterday, she woke up 3 times and she fed. So I feel like I'm learning that helps with my supply. Cause the other day when I did the cleaning and I only got like 4 ounces, Maylin can, from what the lactation specialist told me, Maylin can suck 2 times what I'm pumping, and I feel it. Whenever she's drinking and she's like my sister be on the phone, she be like, is that Maylin gulping? And I'd be like, yes. She be like, and I'd be like, my girl is eating. She is going to town. So when I pump, I don't get that discouraged. If I was to get 1 ounce or 2 ounce, then yeah, I'd be like, okay, something's not right. I need to stay hydrated. I need to do something. But to see 4 ounces, I know that she's probably getting 5 or even 6 because of how she pumps. I mean, how her suction is. So, like I said, I'm not a stasher. Like I'm still trying to figure that out too. Trying to figure out if I want to stash my milk, which is pumping and having a stash in the freezer, or I just want to, supply and demand is what I do. But Maylin is almost 6 months, and I'm so proud of myself because who was I talking to the other day? I was talking to my sister. No, I was talking to my best friend. And I was like, could you imagine, like, I didn't even think I would be able to produce milk or even last 3 months. And here I am almost at 6 months. I know that's right. So I am excited, overwhelmed about my breastfeeding journey because I would have never known that I would be a breastfeeding mama. This is my first time. But I love it. I love it. I love the time. Although sometimes I don't get the time to do everything that I would like. Oops. It's rewarding to know that my body is used to supply her need, like her food supply. Although sometimes it can be draining because I'm like, okay, I want to feed her. I want to stay here and coddle her and be her support system, but I still have to be a mom to my other kids and to my household. I still have to do the upkeep. But like I say, I'm giving myself a lot of grace because I'm a breastfeeding mom. I'm giving myself so much grace. But at the same time, I'm holding myself accountable for things that just have to get done. Like me, I think this is literally just my postpartum. Like I'll just give you guys a brief rundown. My postpartum this time around with Maylin, it's been a lot more ups than downs. I can say that that sun is beautiful, baby. She has really allowed me to see like my position as mommy. You get what I'm saying? Like, as much as sometimes, like I said, it can be draining and mentally, you know, you can get a little like, the postpartum is like, okay, I'm gonna be a mom first. Everything else is different. And even with my household, like my kids, like Demir, he's way more understanding. He'll wash the dish. He'll help me with a little laundry. Mommy, can I help? He'll do things that he know he can do. And then also Alex, he'll come home, even if it's a long day at work, and he see a little bit of dishes in the sink, he washed them. He washed them because I don't know if it's because sometimes like on Sundays where he's home with Malin and he'll say like, yo, I can't move. Like she doesn't allow, and I'm like, she doesn't, like she wants all the love in the world. The girl's spoiler. But I don't even think about it as being spoiled. I think at her age, she's about to be 6 months, she just wants to be, mommy, just hold me. Just hold me. And I give her that. I mean, not just that I didn't give my other kids that, but with Gabriel, move that. All right. With Gabriel, it was more so I have to move the tempos. Yeah, now it's actually sucking like Malin. Before it was just a chukka 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 chukka, and now it's like pulling. So yeah, with Gabriel, my postpartum was very, very, very bad. It was very bad. Like I gotta applaud my husband. He did a lot of the back end work in terms of changing diapers, sometimes feeding, because he was not a breastfeeding baby. And even my house or my apartment at the time, it was always a mess. And I would always complain and say, you know, I don't feel this, I don't feel that. I feel like, oh, he's calling me. Okay. Yeah, so what I was saying was Gabriel's pregnancy, it was fine. Like, I was good. I was working up until 36 weeks. And I had him smooth, quick, no problems. Postpartum, rough. Like, yeah. It was not easy. It was very hard for me to, I was just like overwhelmed. Like, I felt like, you know, I left the house to what it was. Like, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna clean up. The house would get crazy. And it was just like, I have to take care of the baby. I don't want to touch the baby. I don't want to be. It was just a mess. Like, Alex used to just say, baby, just do one thing at a time. Like, just do this, you know, do that, you know, you try. And I was like, no, my weight wasn't coming off like I wanted it to, you know. And he was like, all right, well, if you're not happy with the weight, you know, just go to the gym. Like, you know, find something to do. Like, don't just sit home and be upset and be mad. Like, do something about it. And he would just encourage me and tell me, like, you know, baby, you're beautiful. Like, nothing is wrong with you. Like, you're thick. Like, all you gotta do is lose that little tummy. And he was just so reassuring with Gabriel. With Demir, that was my first child. I had no idea what I was doing with my life. I was just like, I was shocked that I actually got pregnant. I was like, me, baby? Like, nobody left their kids with me when they were growing up. Nobody. They was like, I gotta go to work. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I got time for kids. So when I got pregnant, I was just like, oh my God. Like, what? Baby? Me? But I said, Lord, if this is what I'm supposed to, I'm here for it. So it was much different because 1, I was 25, 2, I had to go right back to work after 6 weeks. So he was in daycare. Whoop! Right after 6 weeks, I went right back to to work. So my postpartum was, I would say it was non-existent. Like, I just went back to work and work. I didn't pump. I just shoved the ball in his mouth and said, listen, I gotta go to work. And that was me. But now, I think what people call it, I'm a little softer, you know. I'm softer by the grace of God that I have the opportunity to be home and be a breastfeeding mom and exclusively breastfeed
on demand. So all my mamas out there that's breastfeeding, that have newborn babies, give yourself a lot of credit. You just carried a child for 9 months. Your body changed, your mental changed, your environment changed, everything changed. So don't think that, in 1 year, you're supposed to get back into shape. Don't do that. I think, me personally, and the doctors even said it, Alfia, when I had Gabriel, she said to me, Alfia, within 3 years, like, your body fully gets over all of that crazy trauma of having a baby, and all your medical and everything goes back to normal after about 2 to 3 years. I said, what? She was like, yeah. So when people try to get that quick fix, it's not quick fix, because it takes you about a year to have a baby, right? Then you have to figure out your body. Especially if you're breastfeeding. Like, it's certain things about my body now, I'm just like, what? Like, why am I going through all of this? But I'm giving myself 2 years. 1 year to reflect on everything that I've gone through, like breastfeeding, because I'm not gonna breastfeed Maylin after a year. I'm done. I'm gonna try my best to wean her off of breast milk and put her on some type of almond milk or something, but I'm not gonna be breastfeeding her. So yeah, and then after the next year, I'll focus on, okay, I'm going to be getting myself together, getting fit, getting healthier. You know, although now I'm still going to try my best to not intake that much sugar, because diabetes is real and high blood pressure and everything else is real. But yes, honey. When is, huh, baby? You got to ask your father about that. You're not gonna love Raising Cane's, baby. Raising Cane's is just like hot chicken. It's just a chicken and the sauce. No shade to nobody in Georgia, but most of these places that's just chicken. It's just the chicken tenders. It's just chicken tenders, and they put sauce on it and they give you toast bread. We can try it. I don't have a problem with trying it, but it ain't nothing that you gotta kill yourself over. It's really not. I didn't say, okay, we can try it, honey. We can try it, and then we'll see. There's one over here. Oh, they're building it. Okay, well, it's not done being built. It's still in the process. Okay, well, we'll see if there's a Raising Cane's, or maybe we'll do a hot chicken, the Dave's hot chicken. But I just, from looking at, reviewing what everybody's saying about the chicken, it's pretty much just the fact that it's just a chicken in the sauce. But we'll try it. But because you have to understand that, no shade to nobody in Georgia, but a lot of people in Georgia don't know good food. They don't know flavors. So the moment you put some chicken and some bread in and put a little seasoning in there, oh my God, it's the best chicken. It's just chicken tenders. Just make a good sauce. But I can attest, like, wings is for Georgia. It's a wing state. Wings, and I guess you could say seafood. But even that, sometimes I feel like it's overrated, because juicy crab, it's overrated. Their sauce is salty. Yes, honey. When we go to, yes, so we go to seafood boil, and what I'm trying to say to you is, a lot of the times the seafood boils are salty. Like, even your brother and I have experienced it. Like juicy crab, if we don't get the sauce on the side, it's like the sauce is salty. Or if we go to the juicy crawfish, that's not as bad. Or the only way we get it where it's not salty, if it's only butter, and they don't put like the Cajun one. Sometimes you can get away with the Cajun, but then you got to worry about it being spicy. So it's a hit or miss. But I don't mind doing a
treat every once in a while, because you know sometimes you just want to treat. But when you know flavors, like you guys have been raised up on some. I'm not the best cook, but you guys have been raised up on flavors in terms of going out and experiencing different flavors. You guys know what good stuff tastes like, especially Demir.
Oh yeah.
So whenever I go to some place, it's like, okay, not that big of a deal.
Homemade food tastes way better.
Yeah, homemade food tastes way better. But you don't always want to. You don't always want to cook. That's why last night when y'all had the burger, technically y'all had fast food 2 times in a row. We had cheeseburger and fries. The first night was like a was it like a bacon cheeseburger? I mean, yeah, it was a bacon cheeseburger with pickles, and then we had it with French fries. And then last night we just had regular. Gabriel had hamburger, and then we had cheeseburger.
And plus, it tasted the
with
exact
fries.
same as most fast food.
Yeah, it tastes the same, or maybe probably even better. So, yeah. But the postpartum that I experienced with all my kids, I think this has been the best with Malin. I think it has. As much as sometimes, you know, I do sometimes get overwhelmed because it's just a lot. It's 3 children and, you know, husband and, you know, taking care of everything. But at the same time, I really love the moments that I have with her. Especially when the kids can help and the kids are there. Like, hey, let's, you know, hold Malin, you know, and Malin is staying there like, because she interacts. Much as she's only 5 months, she be interacting. So, yeah, my postpartum was as we approached church. My postpartum, it was a struggle, but thanks be to God I didn't go through, I didn't have to seek help. Because for this also, with my breastfeeding, the lactation specialist reassured me that, Alfia, don't compare yourself to people on social media. Some people can sit there and say, "Oh, I pumped 10 ounces in one sitting." Some people are literally oversuppliers. And then my best friend, she was like, Alfia, she was oversupplied. She said, Alfia, I don't wish that on nobody. And I was just like, wow. So, as much as people say, oh, you should make sure you pump. I'm a pump, but I'm also not going to kill myself to the point where engorgement is not fun. I've been engorged twice, and I didn't like it. I'm going to take my milk out. So it's 9:10. So I am going to pour out my milk, put it in here. See how much I get this time. Excuse me. I also monitor Malin's bowel movements and her in and out of urine. So that's how I know that my baby is she's okay in terms of milk.
What the heck happened to you?
What you mean?
He been having crazy cuts over you.
Well, he's a destructive kid. What the heck you mean? Gabriel's always doing something. I gotta bring my bag because my milk is in there. So let's go. These are the kids going to church. All right, let's go.
This is mommy's outfit.
It's my outfit. Comfortable.
Very casual. Y'all should know.
Come.
You got mine.
So I hope everybody's going to church on Sunday, or they're going to be at home watching the service.
Blood drive.
So they got blood drive today? I can't give up none because I got a breastfeed Malin. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to donate. But we'll see you guys after church. Okay? Stay blessed. Don't be stressed. Excited to church. Only you. That's yours. Only you. And this is mine.
Where's the
To
mirror?
pick you up, no, then you
I
don't
don't
get
get
it because he is in big school. See you later, honey. Enjoy. Have fun.
I know.
Bye.
Bye. Where do you want me to put it? On your back?
Yes.
You got it?
Yes. Bye, the mirror.
You can't open it?
No.
Go ahead, pull it, baby. Pull it. You got that. There you go, honey. Put it on your back. Or let me help you out. So I dropped the kids off at their designated areas. Demir goes to his middle school life group. Gabriel goes to his kindergarten Sunday school. And now I'm headed to life group. And I have to sign up for volunteering because I've been putting it off. Got a little treat. Headed to church. Good morning. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
In order to take ourselves to deeper places with God, sometimes that means He has to take us through some things that we otherwise wouldn't choose to go through. God does His greatest work in some of the deepest, darkest valleys of our life. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. He's reminding us of that truth today. He's saying, church, I'm not looking for you to be glamorous. Man, I'm just looking for you to be authentic, and I'm looking for you to be genuine. Some of the times we as a congregation or we as individuals spend so much time trying to look the part when we're dying on the inside. What sin is in my life today that I am tolerating? Number 2, what am I allowing in my home that Jesus would confront? Another way of asking this is if Jesus came to your house today, what would you hide in the junk drawer or up under the bed or in the closet? What sin or sins are you allowing in your home that you know that Jesus would confront? Third, am I loving people enough to confront sin with grace and truth? Or am I choosing my own way? Am I loving people enough to confront sin in grace and truth? Or am I choosing my own way to do this? Number 4, am I more concerned about keeping peace or keeping purity? That means with your kids, with your friends, in your relationships, in your church. And then 5th, am I holding fast? Or if I'm honest, is my grip getting weaker? Am I holding fast? Or is my grip getting weaker? This is how we're going to close. I want to give you one last warning. Not as, you've had enough, right? I want to give you one last warning. Everything that Jesus addresses in this passage is about sin. Jesus doesn't say, hey, go confront your brother in Christ if he's eating a pickle because you don't like pickles. That would be ridiculous. Jesus isn't nearly as concerned about preferences and opinions and things like that as you think he is. He's just not. What he's concerned about is sin.
What do you get? What does it say? Don't hurt people. Respect marriage. Do not steal. Always tell the truth. Don't be jealous of other people's things. Oh, what else did it say? God love more. What does it say? I want to see the other part. Put the other one up, baby. That's your name. Turn it around. Let him turn it around. It says, love God more than anything else. Keep God in first place. Always say God's name with love. Love and respect your parents, and keep God's day for rest. Aw, and what's this you did? Over here, baby. What's that say?
You already
Strong
did
root.
that.
No, we did that in church, but I didn't see it here. What does it say? Strong roots make what? Strong roots make beautiful leaves. Aw. That what you did in Sunday school?
Yes.
Yeah. You don't look so nice. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You did a good job. What did you learn about Jesus today? Oh, I'm gonna go to my mom's house. She's not feeling so well, so I'm gonna go see how she's doing. And I brought her some groceries. I got her some, as y'all saw in the clip before this, some broadleaf thyme, some regular thyme, some bell peppers, hot peppers, cayenne peppers, some tomatoes. I think that's it. Yeah. So she's gonna cook this week, so I started, let me bring it, because we have a couple that we have to use, so I have to just bring some for her as well. So it's me and Demir and Maylin, obviously. You hear her. So before she left, I fed her. So we're heading to Mommy's. Hey guys, so I'm done with my mom. It's always nice to catch up with Mommy. And now I'm heading home. Yeah. My mom is feeling good. She's feeling better. I brought her the broadleaf thyme. She was very happy with that. She was happy with all the groceries. So, or all the produce, I should say. So, she got me stuff for the baby, stuff for myself. And she cooked some chicken, the Alex, and then we had some food for dinner. Now I'm heading home. So I'm at your average Sunday, and I'm gonna insert a clip of my baby, my middle born. Yes.
You wanna try to do it by yourself? Look, try to go down the hill that way. Try to go that way. There you go. Look, push off with your foot. Push off with your foot. Like, push. To get you going. There you go. Yeah. Want me to help you? Go ahead. Push off with your foot. Yep. Boom. There you go. Ah, you don't need no training wheels. You don't need no. What? Who needs training wheels? Huh? Not you. Huh? Not my boy. Get it. Get it. Yeah. Here comes the hill. You ready? Get it. Get it. Go. You got it? Woo woo! Come on, boy, go. He's a professional. Yeah. Good job, buddy. You did it. Proud of you, man. Ooh, who's a professional now? Give me 5. Yeah. The professional rider is here. You ready? Come on. Here you go. Pump it. Just like I thought you. Pump it. Pump it. Don't lean. You got it? Pump it. Pump it. Yeah. Now brakes. Where's the brakes? Ah, good job. You okay? You did it?
Yes.
Again?
Yes.
Okay. You going down the hill now? You got it? Yeah? You on your own. Careful. It's okay if you fall. Ah, my boy. Good job. Now brush your legs out. Want to try it again? You'll be okay. You almost had it. Come. Let's try again. Ready? Because the sun is hot. Ready? Pump it. Go around the corner. Go ahead. You got it. See, you're doing it by yourself. Yeah. Oh, he's a professional now. Hey. What? You did it. My boy. Keep going. Yeah. What? Brakes? Good job, man.
Riding his bicycle without training wheels. Yes, I'm so excited. When I started, I was just like, oh, puppy. Yeah, so I'm gonna show y'all that clip before we get home, because Alex sent it to me and I was like, oh my God, that is too cute. So yeah, so I'm headed home. Marilyn is okay, praying that she has a good ride home, but it's 7 o'clock. Usually she'll take a nap at 7 if she's home, so that's what's up. So yeah, my mom and I, always good conversations. My mom and I, we always have conversations about God. Yeah, always talking about salvation, talking about just indulging in non-godly things, and me having because I tussle with figuring out, or I struggle with figuring out, okay, even though I'm a Christian, I'm baptized, like it's certain stuff that I can't do, and I'm like, well, hold up, so I can't listen to certain music, I can't dance, I can't do this, I can do that. And I really was having a hard time, because I'm just like, oh my goodness, like what can I do? Like, I don't want to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna go read my Bible. Don't get me wrong, I want to get closer to God, but at the same time, it's like, I do want to have fun. But I feel like for me, my fun, I'm 37, I'm old, I'm getting there. So my fun is a little different. It's not, although some people who are probably on my age, they're probably like, okay, what do you mean? Like, I still go out and have fun. Like, I've had my times that I've gotten drunk, smoking weed. I've done all that. I've done all that. I've gotten into fights. I've done mischief. I've done it all. Like, in my younger years, probably not as explicit as others, but I've done it. I'm like, okay, what am I missing from my life? So, like, yeah, I feel like I now can sit back and say, no, I'm okay with just going out and having me a little mocktail. Like, even my sister, like, we thrive. Like, listen, can we go out and have a drink? Like, have a drink, go shopping. Those are, like, I wouldn't say my love language, because my love language is different, but I like to hang out with my family, my friends. Like, that's what I like to do. So, and I like music, but I figured I learned, just like how I was telling Demir today at church, like, babe, like, no, I was telling Demir, I was like, Demir, you have to be careful of what you indulge in terms of music, because they're kids, so they don't want to listen to trap, this, that, and I just tell myself, you have to be mindful of what you're feeding your brain, what you're feeding your spirit, because then it becomes a habit of sex, drugs, all these things people offer themselves, all these things that you're listening to as a 12-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, okay, well, is this life? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm trying to build his spirituality and say, hey, I have to not per se like, oh, I have to worship God at all times, but I have to be a reflection. You know what I'm saying? I I have to be that reflection, that positive reflection of who Jesus is. And if that is me saying, you know what, I can, bob my head to a song, but I have to know that does not define me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I told Demir today. I said, Demir, and he's learning. He said, Ma, I understand. Like, if you have to take out all of the bad words and the song don't make sense, you don't need to listen to it. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if you have to take out the drugs, sex, the violence, the cuss words, you have to take out all of that and it doesn't amount to anything, you don't need to listen to it. Like, why not listen to something that's uplifting? Like, for instance, Bob Marley. I would listen to Bob Marley. Culture music. I would listen to culture music. Why? For me, personally, it's uplifting. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was listening to Bob Marley the other day, and also Michael Jackson. There's some stuff that, now hear me out now. Michael Jackson may have not been a prophet, but his music, I would say, I could relate to in some sense. But was all of his videos like the best in terms of like sending a message? No. But if it was uplifting, I don't think anything is wrong with it. So I try to model or disciple my son same way how I will probably be discipled from church. That's in my life group. I would say, okay, well, how do we go about doing this? And it was, okay, just don't indulge in it. Like, for instance, you drink wine. Don't drink wine to the point where you're intoxicated. And every day you're going to that one drink because you wanted to suppress what's really going on. Which what you're supposed to be doing is giving praise to God and praying and fasting and doing all the things to get closer to God. Right? Now, I'm new at this. I'm not perfect. And that's just it. And if I'm going to walk with him, I'm gonna have to sift through a lot of things in my life and say, you know what, I can't do that. Like, for instance, today in life group, they were saying, like, how many of y'all got tattoos? And I put my hand straight up because I have 2. And some people, I do. One you can't see, but the other one's on my foot. The man's in the back.
Because of my epilepsy.
Right. So I would sit there and I would say, okay, Alfia, people gonna look at me and say, oh, she got tattoos. I got my tattoos when I was in the world, right? I got my tattoos that have meaning to me when I didn't know better, okay? However, if somebody were to say, hey, how can you be a Christian and you got tattoos? I would say, you know what? You're right. I'm not perfect. There was a time in my life where I thought that tattoos, the meaning of, when I got my first tattoo is simply out of me just wearing a tattoo. Like, it says Taurus on my pelvic bone. And at this point, I had 3 children. You can't see Taurus. It probably says Horus of some sort. So the other tattoo I have is from my son. He has epilepsy. So I got the symbol of epilepsy awareness on my foot. So if anybody were to come and say, okay, Alfia, how could you be a Christian and this happened to you? I'll tell them exactly my journey and to say, hey, everybody has a journey, but I believe in Jesus Christ. And I know now that I can't mark my body. I know that now. So they were talking about that in life group. Of flesh, we have a tendency to judge. To say, oh, she look a certain way. Oh, she dressed a certain way. Oh, they must be rich. Oh, they must be poor. Oh, their house is not big. Oh, their house is small. And honestly, God don't see that. God just see your heart. You can have the smallest whole house and not have all these fandangles in your house. A clean house. Because cleanliness is next to godliness. And guess what? God can still love you. Now, don't get me wrong. You can have the biggest fandangles. But as long as you're not worshiping those fandangles and God come first, that is what matters. And that's what I try to tell myself every day. Although I've never been the materialistic type of person. Like, I'm just not that girl. I use my resources, as you guys see. And if I don't have something and I want it, I work hard for it. But if I can't get it at that moment, it's okay. Like, what the heck? Why am I gonna kill myself for it? Like, for what? But that's what I learned today. I learned about, being able to be of service and being a discipler and being able to disciple my children and my friends and my family and, people who are going to enter my life, having an open mind about God and about how to spread the good word. And pretty much, I feel like the way you spread the word of God is just like how you plant. You just plant the seeds. You plant the seeds. You give them, hey, can I pray for you? Hey, can I do this? Hey, can I do that? Hey, can I do this? And then what happened? Hey, I prayed for you today. You watered the seed and you let God. That's what they say. You let God deal with the rest. God is going to be in their spirit to say, hey, this girl is really nice. She's really this, she's really that. Or they're going to even break the boundary and say, hey, I'm going through something. All right, let's pray about it. You know what I'm saying? So church today was good. They had a lot of pointers, but that's what I got from it. And Demir said, what did you say, baby? What you get from church today? I think it was a little bit of what I said, right? Yeah, it was about, being obedient. Like what I had said. Being obedient and knowing better. Knowing that the music that got the holy cuss words and, the murder and all this stuff that's going on in the world, that's not what you want to feed your soul. Something that's peaceful and something that can relieve your stress. So yeah, or it doesn't have to always be like, I don't say churchy music, but you can still, it just has to have empowering. Like, it has to be empowering, it has to be uplifting. It has to be a story that's positive, that's relatable. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we learned today in church. There was a lot of other things that he touched on in terms of like taking a mask off, looking at yourself and saying, looking in the mirror and saying, hey, God, you can. So we're in the book of Revelation. The 7 books of Revelation is what we're in. I think we're at chapter 3 or something like that. And he just always covers like, you can, what he said to me today, he said you can have a beautiful car, amazing car, everything fully loaded, and when you open the engine, what he said? It won't start. Ain't nothing there. But you, from the outside looking in, it looks like it's the latest. It's all fine, perfect. And that's what a lot of us do. We put on the facade and say, oh, I go to church every Sunday. Oh, I do this. Oh, I do that. But what's going on in here? What's going on in your heart? Like, what are you really saying at home? And don't get me wrong. I told the man this. I said, listen, sometimes, which I'm working on, and I told him this was, I am just as faulty as he is. You know what I'm saying? I drop the ball just as much as he probably does. As an adult. So I don't say, oh, you should know better. We should know better as Christians. Me and him. And our family, our house. Because as much as Alex, Demir, and I are baptized, and his brother and his father is not, that doesn't mean that we can disciple them. We're not going to be like, oh, well, you're not baptized, so X. No, we're going to do the same thing so that this good old religion can brush off on you. So you can. You're not baptized doesn't mean that you can't follow. Right. Even though you're not baptized doesn't mean you can't follow the Lord. Excellent. And all we're going to do is be positive towards each other, understanding that we're not perfect because we're trying to get to the same goal, which is trying to get that relationship with God imperfectly. But I got 20 more minutes to drive in, and I'm not going to talk you guys' head off because I already talked for 19 minutes. So I'll talk to you guys when I get home. Hey guys, so it's been days. So I have to end this video, end this vlog. And I'm currently at church at the AM, the Older Women's Bible Study. And it was, first of all, Malin, she did a good job. I just had to step out and feed her, but she did good for her first time. And I had coffee, decaf, obviously, and they had free books, so I got this book. It says Loving God by Charles Colson. So I told you guys I'm trying to get not closer, but more of an understanding in terms of just the word. So the mail was, well, like I said, I got too many kids. Mailing was fine. So right now, the reason why I actually came to the AM Bible study is because I can't always make it to the PM study for like the kids with Demir, because it's just a hassle of coming back and forth, and the timing is not always convenient for me. So I say, you know what, I can come in the mornings. So we're headed back home. So if you got this far in the video, I would like for you to put a purple heart, and don't forget our 4 P's. Don't forget to pray, be patient, persevere, and you will surely progress. And don't forget to be kind. Okay, guys? Until my next video, I love you guys.